Hey guys, what's going on? It's Neil, and today we're going to be talking about what to do if your Amazon listing is under Hazmat review. Now, this is a topic that I haven't really seen talked about too much, so I thought I would make a video on it. It did happen to me. Basically, what I'm talking about is if you're selling an item on Amazon, say anything with liquid in it, essentially, batteries, anything that could potentially be corrosive or dangerous, and you'll see a chart in a second explaining what falls under Hazmat and what doesn't. Your listing is going to trigger a hazmat warning when you try to convert that listing to fulfilled by Amazon. Now, my product specifically, or at least this particular product that we'll be talking about in this video, should be exempt from hazmat, but because of either the category or just, I don't know, an error on Amazon's part or something, it ended up triggering a hazmat review. So in this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to fill out all the required documents to get rid of that, whether your listing actually needs to be under hazmat, or whether your listing got flagged by mistake like mine. So without further ado, let's get into this. I'm going to switch over to the computer so you guys can see my screen and see what I'm doing. Alright guys, so here I am in Amazon Seller Central. I've got some stuff blacked out, obviously, for privacy reasons and stuff, but the listing that I have singled out here is the one listing right now that I have that triggered the hazmat warning, so that's why it's closed and inactive right now, as you can see. So I'm going to teach you guys how to get rid of that and what you can do. So let me first just show you what happens when you try to convert this to a fulfilled by Amazon. So I'll check the listing, action, change to fulfilled by Amazon, load up a new screen here. As you can see right now, currently fulfilled by merchant. That's what Amazon selects as default on your listing. So I'm going to hit convert only, not convert and send inventory yet, because I'm going to make a separate shipping plan and do all that stuff. And right now I don't have any inventory. So I'm going to hit convert right now. It's going to bring us to this screen right here. Basically what it wants now is dangerous goods information. So if you click on add required information, I'm going to have to black some more stuff out here, but I'll scroll down a little bit. As you can see right here, it has battery information. Does this product utilize batteries? For me, the answer is no. If the answer is yes, then obviously click yes. And is the product considered a dangerous good or hazardous material? And then I'll show you guys again how to figure out if that's the case with your product or not. The answer is probably no. Do your research and find out instead of clicking not sure. But for you guys selling on FBA, the answer is probably no, but don't take my advice on that. So as you can tell right there, it says completed, so we're going to click save and continue. Alright guys, sorry about that. As you can tell, it's a lot later now. Amazon, of course, decided not to work when we needed it to. So it's back and working now. So basically what happens is, after that, you'll get a message that looks like this. It'll basically tell you the product is under dangerous goods or hazmat review. And it should give you a link to provide additional classification information right here. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and click on that. And it's going to bring you to this screen right here. So as you can tell, this is where it lets you upload your dangerous goods documents information. You can upload various types of documents, and it provides you with some exemption sheets over here on the side. So for this video, as I said, I'm going to be showing you guys how to file an exemption sheet if your product got falsely flagged as hazmat. If it was flagged for hazmat and it should be under hazmat, you need to provide an SDS right here, a safety data sheet, in other words. And they have instructions for providing those and stuff. And you can go over here, if you look under help and support, dangerous goods identification guide. It'll help you identify what it is, help you figure out what required documents you need to send in if your product does fall under that, and etc. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and open up one of these sheets. The sheet that I'm going to open up is this one right here. It says United States Cosmetics and products not regulated as hazardous. So that is the product that or that is the category that my product falls under, so I'm going to go ahead and open that for you. Alright guys, so here we are, and this is the PDF file that we have opened up here. So this tells you a little bit more about what products would be classified as dangerous goods, and it gives you, if you scroll down, a little bit of the warnings: explosive, flammable, oxidizer, gases under pressure, corrosive, toxic, stuff like that. I'm going to hope and assume, if you're selling on FBA, that your product isn't going to fall under most of these, especially not ones like explosive or anything. If you're selling anything that's pressurized, such as like hairspray or something like that, gases under pressure, you'd fall under that category. I know a lot of products are flammable, but this doesn't just include, you know, like products made out of wood or anything like that. Obviously, most items are flammable. It's talking about, like, you know, flammable gases and stuff like that. So if we go up here, and we look at what we need to fill out. Basically, if your product is not regulated as a dangerous good, you only need to fill out a couple of these things. So you need to fill out this right here, the date, the name, merchant ID. I'll show you guys in a second how to find your merchant ID in case you're curious. But until then, I'll just keep going. Company name, that's your business name. And so you only need to fill out tables 1 and 3 if you're filling this stuff out. So this is your first table right here. So you do need to fill this out. So obviously explosive, you can hit no on all these, no, no, and just keep going. And once you're done with this, just save the PDF. The second table, you don't have to fill this out. This is hazardous cosmetic products. If you're trying to get your product exempted from this, you won't need to worry about this. So we'll go ahead and go down to the third one. What you need to do here is first check this box. We've checked the following products with regards to the above requirements. I hereby confirm our products mentioned do not fall under any of the above mentioned regulations and are not hazardous. So that here's where you need to enter the ASIN. I can show you guys how to find that too. If you don't know, I mean, I assume if you're selling on Amazon you do. That's just your product's identification number for Amazon. The name of your item or listing, a full ingredients list, so what's your product made out of essentially, what's in it, what's included with it. Does your product contain compressed gases? For me it's no, I don't know what it will be for you. And then is the product a non-spillable battery packed with a non-spillable battery, or does it contain a non-spillable battery? So basically you have batteries with your product. For me that's also no. And once you've done this, that's everything you need to do. Just go ahead and save that. And I'll go back to the next screen and show you guys where you submit all this. Okay guys, so we're back. Right here, what you're going to want to do is enter the ASIN of your product. Marketplace, English is the language for me. File extension, whatever that is. For me, it's PDF because that's what I did. And then you hit continue right here, and I know it says choose file. Once you hit continue and all these boxes right here have been saved, it will let you upload a file. Click upload, submit the file, and then go ahead and hit save. Something I want to talk about before I show you guys where to find your merchant ID and stuff like that. After you submit all this, it will not tell you or give you any update status. It basically just goes right back to your inventory screen. There's no confirmation. There's no wait, click on this link to check the status of your review or anything. It kind of just throws you back to the inventory screen. It doesn't tell you anything to do. What I've found from reading though is go ahead and wait 4 business days, so Monday through Friday, that Amazon is open, and Amazon should review it during that time period. If they don't, go ahead and open a support ticket with them, but they usually should. They're pretty good at getting back to you, and support tickets aren't that hard either. I've actually had to contact support for multiple reasons, and they've always been pretty responsive. I will make a video on that talking about the best way to get in contact with Amazon support, because who you get in contact with absolutely matters if you do have to contact them. But yeah, that should about do it for that. So let me show you guys real quick how you find your merchant ID if you don't know what that is, and that should be the last thing we have to do here. Alright guys, so what you want to do is you want to go to settings up in this corner. So I went and clicked on settings up there. It'll bring you to this screen right here. I'm probably going to have to black some stuff out here. Once again, I'll have to look through it and see. So there probably will be black boxes. But what you want to look for is under business information right here. You'll see your merchant token. You want to click on this. And what it'll show you right here is I believe it's 13 character little line of letters and numbers. That is your merchant ID. Obviously mine is blacked out, but that is what your merchant ID is. So that is what you enter on the form, on the slot for merchant ID. So that should be about it for this video, guys. I hope I answered all of your questions. If you have any more questions, leave them down below. I'm not an expert by any means, but I'll do my best if I know how to answer your questions to go ahead and help you. If you like the video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time.